Good morning! Today I'm going to draw a sun because the sun has been out so much. If you live in a place where the weather is cold and dreary for a long time, it's really lovely when the sun finally does start coming out and you can run around outside and just enjoy it. So I'm going to show you how to draw a sun with stippling. So it's really nice, easy peasy drawing. I hope it comes out good because I do wonder if you guys can see with me drawing with black pencil. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Wish me good luck. Alright, so the first thing you want to do on your page is give yourself a line up and down like that. And then I'm going to draw an X like that across. It doesn't have to be totally perfect. It actually comes out nice when it's not totally perfect. Like that. Okay, so around there, you're going to give yourself two circles. So the first circle is for that center. And you'll notice I don't try to get it right on the first one. Sometimes it's, I do a lot of circles because here I was like, wait, too far. That's okay. We all make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the process. And then I'm going to make another circle that's out here. It's going to come out further. Again, don't worry about being like a perfect circle. If you are the person who does worry about the perfect circle, you can just don't, teacup, use it as a template. Not preferably full of tea. So I'm going to make myself a nice little circle here. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm alright with that. So what I want to do now is I've made myself like a frame for doing the drawing. So what I can do now is take my pen and I'm going to go over my lines. So I like Tombow pens. Everybody likes different stuff. I kill microns. I love microns. They're such nice small lines, but I pressed on pretty hard. So I made my circle. It's kind of ovally, but it still works. And the next thing I'm going to do is the the bursts. I don't know. What are they? Well, they're triangles. Let's call them what they are. Triangles. So from here, I have this point, so I know I can go down and down and meet right there. And I'm going to do the same thing as I go around. I'm making the ones that are on... Oh, I forgot a line. There's supposed to be a line here. Alright. The ones that are on this one and this one are the ones that you're going to do the longer ones. So these I'm going to have them go over my circle. So I have here, I can actually, if you want, you can just make a point here and come down again. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to go down and down. And then I'm going to turn my page a little bit. And don't worry if it's not perfect. Alright, so I have those parts. The next thing I'm going to do are the smaller ones. So I'm going to let them come, I'm just going to let them come slightly over the circle now. So you can make a point. I'm going to move mine slightly over. Ooh. Change that a little bit. Alright, so you have your sun, star shape, because the sun's a star. And then what I do in between these guys is I make like little wave lines. So this is really easy. So you're just going to make a J, like that, here, and then come back that way. And I'm going to do it. J, come back that way, J, come back that way, J, come back that way. And you can see, I'm not trying to be perfect, but that circle underneath, this guy right here, is helping me that they become slightly more uniform than it would be if I didn't have that underneath. Alright, now when you have stuff like this, where I made a mistake, that's okay. What I end up doing with stuff like that is I add to it. There's someone, Mr. Ross, Bob Ross used to say, happy little accidents. And honestly, he's right. There's a lot of times where I think of, like, how do I make this better? And look how cool that is now. It looks really much more dynamic than it did before. So, happy little accidents. All right, so now what I would do is erase inside of here. So I'm gonna erase my lines now. Okay, so I have this now, and what I'm gonna do is the technique called stippling. Now originally stippling, the look of stippling was because for printmaking, so they would have an image made out of tiny little dots so they could reproduce it. Now I'm just going to do it for fun because I think it looks neat. Now that just means I'm making tiny little dots, and the cool thing about this one is you have to kind of let yourself go into the process, and all you're doing is making dots. So you can't really mess up, and you have to try to have like a meditative attitude about it, because if you're like with the dots, it's gonna be, it's not gonna be fun. So I'm just gonna go in and start making dots, and I'm gonna make them where I think I would like shadows, and you guys can see the result. So the nice thing about this is you can add color on top. So, ta-da, 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 and that's it. See you next time, guys. Bye.